YouTube, what's up, dude? Ladies and gents, this video, we are going to be exploring my backyard. Ooh, a little bit of foreshadowing there. I think I moved my camera too quick, it's glitching. Alright, whatever. Alright, first up, this is probably the most important, and one of the most important one to my dad, of course. Actually, all of these ones in here are important to my dad. Alright, without further ado, right here we have a 74? No. It's one of those. It's like a 70 or something. But it's my dad's Vega. Now, he was not the original owner of this one. But, however, when he was about 20, he bought this. This was his first ever car he bought. And he drag raced it, drove to school. No, he didn't drive to school because he was graduated. Take that back. But he just dragged it. And then he had to sell it because he had my older brother. And then about 20 years later, we found it on Facebook Marketplace from a very nice old dude. And he was willing to sell it to us. I'm not going to say the price, of course, but my dad got very emotional seeing this thing again, and now we have it. Alright, next up we have a 69 Chevelle. Believe it or not, this was fully intact at one point. Like, my dad drove this to high school. His grandpa gave it to him. And when his grandpa passed, he figured he would take it apart and try to rebuild it. And that was probably 20 years ago as well. But he never rebuilt it because, you know, he just has so much cars. And I don't know, he says stuff about it, but he never wants to rebuild it. He just likes to have it, I guess. But alright, next up, a 69 Nova, I believe. I'm pretty positive. I don't remember each detail, but pretty sure 69 Nova. This is like his first ever car he's ever seen, I'm pretty sure, because he has a sticker in here that he put in here when he was 3 after something. And my dad's 43, so he's like, that was like 40. On the mirror, you see it, kind of. That was 40 years ago. And this isn't his, it's actually my cousin's. And she's like 20 something. But he has it here because he fixed it all up. It runs and stuff. Alright, next up, this is my brother's car. This is a Monza. Not sure what year, but I'm pretty sure it's like 70 something. Spider Monza. He just got it like rebuilt. He got like everything for it. He rebuilt the engine, bought stuff, and new rims. Not new rims, polished up. New tires, I think. New tires, I don't know. But yeah, that's that. Alright, I own one of these cars. But we'll save that one for last, I think. Just show you all this. Alright. This right here is a 1967 Chevelle, I think. No, it's a Bel Air. Yeah, it's a Bel Air. I'm like we're cuckoo with some of this stuff. 67 Bel Air. This is my brother's. He bought it for like something. And he got it running. It runs and it just has first gear, that's it. But he's busy building his other El Camino, which is also I think the other one's a 69 as well. But yeah, that's that. This is also his car that my dad gave him. This is a Oldsmobile. I'm pretty sure it's a. I'm not even gonna guess. I might sound stupid. I don't even know. This right here is a Monte Carlo. Yeah, really cool. My dad actually wanted to make like a. He tried making it like a yard thing. I might be thinking of the wrong one, but I'm pretty sure this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. But there was so much mouse poop in the back seat, so that's not the reason. We got that out, and then we looked at the floor after we dug up the carpet, and it's all rusted out. And yeah, now this is one of my favorites, right here. This is a 70, I think, or a 69, one of those. Suburban. And, like, take this thing off, and like if it was a truck, like one of those trucks. Those are my favorite kind of trucks, like, ever. Really though, it's a really cool one. This is another. I think this is a. I'm pretty sure it's Pontiac, or not Pontiac, but Monte Carlo. Pretty positive. Yeah, it's another Monte Carlo, and then another Monte Carlo. That one's a 69 or 70. I think. I don't know, man. This is my sister's, but it's about to be not my sister's for reasons. She doesn't want it, but I'm telling you, this is one of the best looking cars, like, ever, I swear. Over there. Now I get stumped, but I'm also pretty positive that's a 55 Chevy truck. Or it's a 7. It's one of those, but I'm pretty sure it's 55. It's not a 6 because I know what a 6 is. But this right here is some sort of Pontiac. It's a weird one for sure. Yeah. Yep, there's that. I built that. This is a bar stool go-kart, kind of. Took my brother's I took my brother's engine off of his go-kart. He didn't like that much, but you know, that's fine. I welded this stuff, put the seat on here. You know, did some of the stuff, you know what I mean? It ripped until I let him drive it once, and he broke the chain off it, and then this throttle kind of sucks because it gets stuck at points, and then, you know, it's not fun. This is my mom's Pontiac. My dad took it apart, not apart fully, but he took this off the, yeah, I should have freaking, whatever, but he did that to the frame. It's a good frame. It's a little bent though, I'm pretty sure, but that's okay. And he was gonna put an engine in it, which he still is gonna. He just gotta get to it. I've driven this car, did a burnout in this one actually when it had the engine. That's why there needs to be a new engine, because I blew it up on accident, but it was a bad engine anyway, he told me. Yeah, really nice. Almost hit a deer in this thing one time. Thank God we didn't. Yeah. That's that one. Now, over here. Okay. This is oh, I gotta show you the grand finale is gonna be in the garage, but let's say it looks a little bit something like this. This is a 1959 Parkwood station wagon. I've driven this thing before, and boy, is it smoky. You know what, I'll pop the hood right now. Hold on, I know how to do it. I just gotta find it. There it is. I need 2 hands for this, I think. Hold on. We got it. Original motor, boy. New radiator in her. But she's, oh my God, so smoky. We've even let it like run for like an hour maybe, just to try to get the smoke out, you know, run it up. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, it's very slow, but I've driven it before when I was like 11. We've had it for a while. Got it from a junkyard, fixed it up. Ooh, this is my baby. Rolling up on it. Bam! 1956 Chevy Bel Air. I just drove this probably a month or 2 ago. Probably 2 months ago. Original motor. Hunter Stone. That's not original. Look how new it looks. So what, boy? Sure, he got some new parts in her. But so what? Got that new carburetor for my birthday. That's not even new. That's a shitty ass fucking whatever the fuck. And I need a fan belts so I can get that fucker working. And I need a new radiator. And I need brakes. And I need a new transmission. But boy, it fires up. It's got its first gear and reversed, and that's all I need, boy. Ooh. I just love this fool. Oh yeah. Look at that. Gotta keep that open so mice don't chew it. That's a new box. I got when I was like 9 or 8. 8 or 9. In the back, there's a ton of parts, but I won't get into a lot. I probably have like 1,000 worth of parts back there, but a lot of them aren't for my car. No, they are, but they don't fit in, you know what I mean? I have two 55 doors on here, so that's why. Here we have a 57. This is actually a yard ornament, or whatever you want to call it. But it still looks, oh, that's my original wheel right there for my car we have on her. Yep. You can see the reflection. That is a 58 right there. Yeah. That's right. Here we have a 1959 Biscayne. Yeah, that's right. Right here. Now, I'm not sure. I could just go ask my dad real quick. He's over there with the skid steer. But I'm not gonna. But I'm pretty positive this is either a 56 Pontiac or a 60 Pontiac. One of those. I need to go outside more and study my shits, but... What? What are those? This isn't ours, but it's my uncle's or my cousin's. I don't know their situation, but yeah, really nice, really nice. We're almost done, actually. Actually, no, there's more back there. We'll get to that. Here we have another 59 El Camino, and there's one way over in my thing. It's a turquoise blue. But yeah, this is my brother Evan's. I have like 4 brothers. Yeah, and you know this is the coolest thing ever. Sometimes I've driven it before as well. Don't mind those tires, but this is like a Model A. People hop in the back, get a ride out of it. But like, in order to turn it off, you legit have to turn the gas off of this thing. I mean, look at that motor, dude. Isn't that the tiniest motor you've ever seen? Here you have your step. Look how much that moves. I don't know if you can see it, but real fun to drive. I haven't driven in probably a year. It's just been sitting there. There's a 48 Ford behind that pickup. I'm not gonna walk over there though. Sorry, but organic. Oh my God, my cousin. No, that's no. Never mind. I thought my cousin was here that owns this. Oh, this is my brother. Alright, we're gonna walk back here. Show you the race cars, boy. Oh, we have a ton of stuff here. That's not ours, but we're holding on to it for some reason. Ton of parts. Back of our very old Silverado. That's not ours either. Probably not gonna record that. Here we have a Monte Carlo, dude. Another one, of course. Here we have a Pontiac. It's like a Pontiac and a Monte Carlo, but it was like our first ever race car. And we have it sitting here because, dude, this looks so much different than I remember. But it's sitting here because we stopped racing after stuff. But, yeah. That's us. Schultz Racing. Yep. 56 front end. Lots of stuff, man. Frame. And yeah, so if you like this video and you want to see more content from this channel, like and subscribe. Or at least like the video if you want. And yeah. I do a whole bunch of stuff. I hunt, fish, drive old cars, do burnouts, all stuff like that. And I have a gaming channel. Oh, that's my old bike. I got this fucker when I was 8. I was like living back in the apartments, dude. So tiny. Yep. Like and subscribe. Peace.